Hi, I'm Jean. My question is for Henry. Um, Henry, you were an econ major, and do you feel it was more difficult for you to go into like the clean energy industry, given that you didn't necessarily have a science background or an energy background?
I I'm definitely one of a few. I feel like definitely if you've spent the last 4 years studying, the technical specifications of your subject of work, you're going to be at least more prepared for it. When I was coming out of college, I wasn't necessarily sold on uh, I guess working on the technical side. Rather, I was interested in kind of the financing, the consulting kind of aspects of the job. And so, yeah, I think it's definitely different how you're going to kind of approach what kind of jobs you want. But if you're an engineer, you're good with numbers, and that's honestly the most important thing to companies that you're looking at. If you are interested in banking or if you're interested in finance, it's going to be really tough to get a green energy position, no matter what your major is. There's just not many of them. There's not a whole lot of money going to that space from those entities. Um, but I think that if you're able to kind of put business function into, some sort of comprehensive uh, something that you can understand. If you know your way around numbers, you're fine. I think economics helped to some degree because it's harder than, say, photography. But as long as you've got a difficult major, I would say not even difficult, just a major that you can be proud of when you walk into an interview room and say, hey, I spent 4 years grinding it out, and this is what I've learned, and I don't care if you think it's applicable or not. You can at least appreciate the fact that I've put in hard work and kind of come out the other end smarter for it. So, I wouldn't be too concerned with how your major will affect what you're going after, unless it is a design role. If you're out there like June trying to design solar panels and you've never pulled up a CAD drawing or anything like that, it might be a little bit difficult.
Thank you.
Hey, Mike, can I comment quickly on that?
Yeah. By the way, just on terms of process, any of the other panelists want to add on, just raise your hand and I'll call you out. Sam, did you want to talk?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, what's really important is to show that you have approached problems, that can be in group classes, project classes, that you've approached them, learn how to distribute responsibility to different people that have different strengths, and then prove that you've solved the issue. And so if you don't have an engineering background, I think what you can show is that you've worked with engineers, that you understand the different mentalities that go into it and the different process that people follow, and then you can still get the job done. Invenergy employs a lot of engineers, but also a lot of non-engineers, and I think what defines them all is that they kind of understand the engineering process. They understand that we try to be problem solvers, and they know how to work in that space. So if you can be part of a project or a class that combines different backgrounds, I think that'd be really